Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. They'll run with the big back, Jamal Lewis. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Back to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's over the middle.
You got to use my quarterback, man, if you're going to use him. I'm doing a big 6 first drive. It's crazy.
And he is going just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only
for sure. I wasn't saying that shit to be mean. I'm like, that's my quarterback.
You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The kicking team on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
So you do got a squad, though, for real.
Great tight ends in the game to start the drive.
And you got my favorite running back down there, too. There you go.
He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers. Throwing, Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He'll get this out to his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. They'll run it. Here's Lewis. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job.
That look, he should have been big.
They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action now. Herbert. This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick